I was muted the whole time.
Yeah.
Yay!
No.
Hi. I'm Massive Effect. My brain is not working and there is a hero point on the field already.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
God
Let's
damn it,
go.
Collector, why?
Let's go.
Wrong
Okay.
stop.
You're supposed to be my friend. Um
No, you're supposed to help us actually.
Yes,
no,
please.
no. But
There
yes,
was a
Yeah.
hello, I'm Massive, and this is the wonderful Skyheart campaign with my wonderful and amazing friends. Let's go Ocean X playing Nim.
Hello, I'm Osho. I play Nim. And I'm cute.
Indeed, she is all of those things. Oshio, Nim, and cute.
Thumbs up.
Also cute is Sev playing Chelsea.
Hello, go to the polls.
Yes, if you're American, go vote. Do the vote thing.
watch us
Okay.
on your phone. Watch us on your phone and go vote.
Yeah, don't stop. Do not stop watching us. You do
Don't you
not
dare.
stop watching. Don't you dare. Don't you dare click that X. Don't you dare click that X. Okay. Don't stop watching us. It's fine. It's fine. And we also have Raining Blaze playing Cathis, but he's late. And finally, we have also cute. We have Scottzilla playing Verdite.
I don't know about that. That sounds made up. That sounds fake.
It's
That sounds like
very
fake
adorable.
news.
Very
How dare you.
adorable.
How
You
dare you.
the most. How dare I? How dare you be so adorable?
Such an adorable kobold. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Look at
It's
this
so
cutie.
cute. Oh my gosh.
I
I just want to like
love
cuddle
him.
you. Oh my gosh.
He's such a look at the bottom left corner in my stream. You'll see the cutest little cobalt. Oh my
Why
god!
am I down there?
It's
Why
because
am I hanging out down there?
because I have the hover, the icon hover thing. We also have Nim, we have Kethis, and all the way down here we have Chelsea. Yay! So, in the previous episode of the Skyheart, I was about to say Tell You Misfits. In the previous episode of the Skyheart, the party is in this big jungle island floating in the skies, as are every islands floating in the skies. But this one is a jungle. And they split up. They came here with the captain. They split up to look for whoever set off a rescue flare, a distress beacon of sorts. But
Whoa.
yes, indeed. But the party, not only did they find an empty camp with just a dead body that's been dead for a couple of days, but they also discovered something else. There is an area in this island where people get lost. Yes.
Crazy.
Audible gasp.
That's my thing. I say that.
No, it's mine now.
Oh,
I have appropriated it. Don't worry about
No,
it.
he's stealing our bits.
My
I'm
bit.
still. I am growing stronger by taking all your bits. Um.
Consolidated bits.
Yes. Tasty. Anyway. Um.
Don't eat those. You don't know where they've been.
I'll do what I want, Mom.
Couple bits. Ew.
You can't tell me what to do. All right, but yeah. So there is this area where everyone compasses stop working and people start getting lost, even though they're trying to actively not to. It's almost like some magic is afoot.
Cool.
It's crazy.
However, Verdite has been called, nay, attracted, nay, pulled towards a old, rundown, mostly destroyed and ruined shrine that always seems to be pulling at his attention. And also within that shrine, that tiny little shrine, it seems like the compasses still work. It's almost like there's that area is protected from whatever is affecting the island or this area of the island. The party also found a journal from explorers, potentially the ones who sent the flare up. They found a journal that also talked about some ruins containing some treasures, but the ruins were located within the area of lostitude, of disorientation that has been created, which makes finding the ruins twice really difficult. They found it once, and also the plant monster that tried to kill them. Nim got knocked unconscious. Verdite and Cathis tried very hard to not die, so they ran into the ruins. And Chelsea started walking backwards to get away from the monster, and now she's currently separated from the party. She can still see the party; she's not completely lost. But the monster, this plant-like creature, started to hide itself once it became obvious that it wasn't going to be able to reach Chelsea in time. I'm gonna need like 2 or 3 minutes because I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back real quick. Sorry about this.
Okay.
Oh, I guess it's our time to entertain everyone.
Yay.
Well, hi everyone on my stream and also Massive Stream. Hello, how are you? I can't actually see Massive Stream, sorry. But I hope you're doing well.
How's your stream been so far, Oshio?
It's been great. It's very say so has been my stream. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's true. I'm well known for being say so, and that is what has been happening on today's stream.
I mean, you were.
Mm.
You were for a while.
What do you mean were? Like in part,
nowadays,
you're emphasizing that like it's no longer the case.
Just recently. Just recently.
Penny, there's absolutely zero chance you'll say so. What do you mean?
Oh, see, you didn't answer my question.
Oh, sorry, what was your question?
On Blue Sky.
On Blue Sky?
What was that black and blue or white and gold?
Pardon?
I think it was on Blue Sky.
I'm back.
Wait, no. Genuinely, what was that? Sorry.
What? What's going on?
Seth?
It might have been the Twitter. I asked you a question. You posted like.
Oh, so I posted that and then also started getting ready for stream, so I didn't really check the replies yet. Sorry.
Yeah, it was like yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Wait.
Yeah, you posted that like new outfit.
Did I not see? Wait a sec.
I'm very confused. I just came back. What's happening?
We were killing time, so I was asking about.
I apparently ignored Steven.
Oh,
DM, can I get a link to the game, please?
Oh,
With the
wait,
new link?
what?
there was there. I posted
I
a
don't
link
remember seeing that.
in our
Genuinely.
in
Hey
Discord.
guys, sorry about
Hi,
that.
Oh, we
RB.
got an
Sorry,
RB
Seth.
too.
Oh, hi, Abby. I did not
I was
ignore
like-
you on purpose, Seth. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I think I'm like discouraged by the algorithm because I have links in my bio, and that's a thing that Twitter does.
How dare
Yeah.
you?
Don't be on Twitter. Have Blue Sky if you haven't already. Massive, do you have a Blue Sky?
I barely have a Twitter.
You better have a blue. Go make a Blue Sky right now.
It's too much trouble.
Yeah, but people will see your stuff. It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Like
my
actually,
only
like,
stuff is I'm streaming. It's the only
Yeah.
stuff I
Yeah.
have on. All right.
That'd be
Anyway, hello RB, welcome in. RB,
Hey, sorry about running late.
no,
I do
it's
have
fine.
work getting done with contractors and stuff. That just happened to perfectly time
RB.
with the getting
RB.
done. Yeah.
RB, did you vote?
Yes, I did. I was able to vote
Okay,
Friday.
good.
All right, good.
are
All right.
you in the US? Did you do your voting?
Yeah,
Go and do that.
do
It's
do
genuinely really important.
the democracy thing, but you know what doesn't require voting? D&D, because
True.
I'm an autocrat that controls and decides everything.
There's no voting.
There's no
Everything
voting.
is run by Massive.
I am a
You
tyrant.
have no choice.
I am a tyrant,
Only
indeed.
massive.
Anyway, we return with a question for our young Chelsea. Chelsea, as you see the plant monster kind of retreat into the vegetation, you don't know if it's running away or it's just hiding. What do you do?
It is my turn.
It depends on what you're doing. If you're still trying to fight, we can continue with combat turns. If you're just trying to do something that isn't like outwardly combat, we're not going to be in combat turns. So
I think I might try to get over to where the others are.
no, if you're trying to do that, we're not in combat anymore. All right. So
Okay.
the creature try to why is it asking me to assign XP? I don't want to give anyone XP. Shut up, game. But you are trying to get as fast as you can towards the others, correct?
Not as fast as I can.
As careful as you can.
As careful as I can.
Roll me a perception.
Oh, okay. Let me put my character sheet. Woo.
That is helpful. Yes.
As perceptive as I can.
As
be.
perceptive as you can. You do have a hero point if you all want to use it.
I think I'm gonna use that hero
Please,
point. Okay, everybody?
please use it. Please.
Roll better than a 3. Roll better than a 3. That's 3 threes.
That is a 10. That is a 10. All right. So here's the thing. You start dashing while keeping an eye out on the creature to see if you spot it. You all see as Chelsea begins to make a mad dash towards you all. Chelsea, unfortunately, as you are trying to get to your friends, something happens. Now, I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is that a 10 is enough to give you a advantage on the saving throw that you're going to be rolling.
Okay.
The bad news is that you see plants and vines once again burst out of the ground towards you. You do have advantage on your dexterity saving throw.
Come on. A 10 and 11.
It's a 14. So 14 is enough to pass. So Chelsea, I'm going to say you are able, if your objective is to just dash out of there, you jump over the vines and you make it into the stone ruins and you start stumbling down the stairs until Kethis catches you.
Oh no.
Kethis is big and he has a broad chest that catches you. Wait, how tall were you, Cathis?
I'm not sure we ever decided.
I think it was like 6 something. We talked about it.
It's like it's like on the like tall for an actual like human person, but not outlandishly like the mere height. Like,
Yeah, well,
probably like
nobody's
high
the
6
mirror
foot.
10
Nice.
feet. Oh,
height. Well, to Verdite, he might as well be.
hey.
Hey. But yes,
No.
so Chelsea, good news. You make it to your crewmates. And now
Yay!
you're all with including the unconscious Nim, you're all down these stone stairs. At least for now, safe from whatever planned creature. But it's clearly still out there, waiting, biding its time.
Kethis wants to check his compass.
Okay, Cathis, when you check your compass, it's not stuck in place like before. It's also spinning like a top right now.
What do you mean?
This is either really good or really bad. How Verdite, how's Nim doing?
Can I check on Nim, see if I can help her situation at all?
Of course. Roll me a medicine
Medicine.
with, you know, ship Dr. Verdite. Roll. Let's see that medicine.
That's me.
That is you.
That is a.
Oh boy.
That's me. Ship's Dr. Verdite.
Ship Dr. Verdite. So good. Nim's dead.
Oh no. Wait a minute.
No, there's
No, there is a. Yeah, no, she's good. She's good.
yeah, there's a faint heartbeat, but for a moment you actually thought she was dead.
Okay, phew.
I just turned to her and she's dead. Oh wait, no, she's fine. She's dead. No, she's fine. She's fine.
In between heartbeats. So, yeah. You know that's not a constant thing, right?
That's not how. Is that not how? You, okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, he's to be fair, he's used to working with, like he's a kobold. His
Yeah.
heart rate beat is probably different than an elf.
Yeah. It's super fast. Yeah, it makes sense.
Warm-blooded versus cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right now Nim is just unconscious, possibly very near death. You might want to start preparing death rites for her, Verdite, but there's nothing you can do at this point. Your magic cannot save the dead, apparently. Which is sad, I guess. But Verdite, as you
What do you mean you guessed?
I guess it's.
I mean,
suppose.
is it that big of a? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you.
Death is only the beginning.
Death is only the beginning. Oh, there's another hero point on the field now. Right?
Nice.
From lightning.
Thank you.
Everyone think lightning. There we go.
Thank you, lightning.
So Verdite, you as you're checking on Nim, you actually look further down the corridor. You do see these ruins do stretch on for way past your dark vision, which is 60 feet, so it's not huge, but they do stretch on.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you wish to do as a group?
We probably should maybe wait around a little bit for Nim to heal up a little bit, maybe even wake up before we try and go any
Keep
further
watch
deep
and make
down.
sure the vines don't figure out how to crawl through stone or something.
Right, and if and by staying close to the entrance, if someone else is nearby, ends up coming nearby, we can hear them and assess the situation.
Verdite, I also want to warn you that remember that feeling that you got from the shrine that was constantly like tugging at you in that direction, so you always knew?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still, you're still feeling it. It's almost like you don't have a compass working, but at least you have that beacon towards the the shrine that is always, you always feel like you know where the shrine is, regardless of where you are. But you don't know how. You just have this sixth sense that is always
Okay.
tugging at your senses.
That's the shrine that we were at before.
Yes, the
Yeah,
shrine with
okay.
the weird frog lizard thing.
Yeah.
They have no idea what it was.
Okay.
All right. So you begin to rest. I believe you were keeping you do have people watching the entrance. It was at Chelsea and Cathis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Both of you roll me perceptions.
Hope I roll better than I did last time.
I mean, you can't roll worse than Verdite's man. Oh, you can. You actually
You can. You really can. Oh no.
Oh no. A 16. All right. So, Chelsea, you're just tired. You're just tired and focused. Cathis, you have the sharpness of a man who's a functioning alcoholic. Which is saying something. But you about 30 minutes, you get the sense that about 20 to 30 minutes pass. You start hearing a small noise next to you, Verdite.
Oh.
And it's Nim as she's starting to wake up.
She's alive.
She's alive.
What's like, what's happening? Where are we?
Evil plants.
You've been unconscious for 20 years. Nim, are you okay?
You know, it can't have been that long. I'll be old. No, that's fine actually.
You're a high elf.
Yeah, well,
Died.
I'll still be older.
No, actually, remember, high elves don't actually age. Once they reach adulthood, they're stuck there until they die, so...
True. Oh, it's been 20 years. Yeah, that's okay. Damn, you all look really good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I thank you for this place is a little bit more dangerous than I think we realized. We should probably like make an effort to immediately try and find like, you know, the captain and stuff and join up. It seems like it's pretty dangerous to, you know, like stay anywhere on our own. Especially after that, like, you know, I'm pretty spent, you know, like.
Cathis, as Nim is saying this, you begin to see roots and vines begin to crawl towards the stairs. Slowly, as if trying
Okay,
to sneak in.
The plant's coming towards us again. We need to...
Okay.
Let's start heading a bit further in. Remember, we came in here for a reason, so we're not
Yeah.
lost in the jungle. And
Yeah, we just hopefully it's just not worse in a year.
All right.
is there like one corridor heading down, or is it like a
It's
branch?
just a
or like...
single corridor. Just a stone tunnel.
All right, if anyone can make
Come
light,
on, hard place.
this is the time to use it.
Hang on. Let's see what I've got in my bag of tricks.
You do have torches, because you do have your adventuring equipment.
That's true.
So if you want to pop a torch, that is very easy to do. If any of you has the light spell or dancing lights, that is also acceptable.
Noted.
If anyone needs their torch lighting, I can light it for you.
I can also light it for you.
I can
I can also light it for you a
you.
different way.
Yeah.
I'll
More
just go
difficult.
ahead and light my own torch.
Can you stop measuring torch lighting abilities? Okay, it's not as impressive as you think it is. I can also use flint and steel. Okay, but yeah. So as you, all three of you, Verdite, Chelsea, and Nim, use their respective abilities to light up the same torch that Kathis is holding.
We'll light it at both ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's listen, it's lit. It's so lit right now. This is so lit, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, you continue on down the corridor, and you're quickly finding that the corridor is stretching on and on and on. Almost like you don't see a point where it's ending, but it also it isn't turning. It doesn't have any corners or anything. But by the time you realize it, there's no walls or ceiling. Only floor. As you look around you, there's this starry void that surrounds you, and only the floor of this tunnel. I assume you continue?
This is this seems like, not normal. And we should probably be careful.
Slowly.
Agreed.
Forward, be keeping an eye on things.
And speaking of keeping an eye on things, Kathis, you spot off in the distance a light, a warm light in this dark void, peppered with just stars. The light at the end of the tunnel, perhaps?
There's a light up ahead. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a good thing or not. Then in the general direction we've been walking.
There's only one direction.
I thought it was just floor now, and that we
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
even...
just floor, and it keeps stretching on and on and on.
Okay,
Until eventually you do see that light.
Guess we keep walking.
You can keep
Well,
walking.
it's keep walking, stay here, or go where the vine is.
All right.
I think I don't want to die to some plant, so and this place is like way prettier anyway, so
It is quite pretty. And as you get closer, you actually start to realize things are getting prettier. Because as you get closer and closer to this light, your eyes begin to... You actually begin to have to narrow your eyes more and more, the light being so intense, until there's a flash, and you find yourselves in a different place.
Ooh.
You find yourselves outside. You find yourselves amidst a field of beautiful pink flowers, a vast garden, and a vast land that seems to stretch with hills upon hills. A floating island off in the distance, but not made of stone and dirt like every other floating island. One made of rock and crystal, and gardens upon the top. The skies are pink. The sun is warm. This place feels welcoming and gentle.
Does it feel real?
It seems like it. Nim, to you, it feels almost somewhat nostalgic, but you can't quite put your finger on why.
I feel like I've been here or somewhere like here before. Is that just me? Maybe that's just me.
Place does feel interesting.
There's, I don't know. There's just something about it. Is there are there any signs of like other people here?
It doesn't seem like it. You do see a little garden off in the middle of the flowers. It's really the only vantage point.
Is it worth us maybe having a rest after the plant incident? Recoup and revitalize and come up with a new plan.
It's not a bad idea, but only if we are, sure that we can do that here. And I mean, it feels. I feel like we might be able to, but I mean, it's a lot nicer than outside, right?
With how
Um,
banged up we are, even if we don't take a rest, then we just risk getting ambushed and things and it get worse
True.
if we.
Yeah, that's a good point. We should take a rest while things seem calm. We
There are
seem
none
to
of
be in a
these plants wanna
safe
kill us.
place. True.
Athos is gonna look at one of the flowers and see if it's trying to kill him.
Detective.
Is
You
it
look-
looking at me funny?
You look at one of the pink flowers below you. It's giving you the stink eye, Cathis. Nope, wait. It's just flowery.
All right. I guess let's take a rest.
All right. You sit down amidst the field of flowers. Take a moment to breathe and patch yourselves up. Now that you feel at least somewhat safe. I'm not going to say it's an hour later, but around 30 minutes later, once again, maybe more like 20, you begin to see something ahead of you. You see, it's almost like another one of these pink flowers begins to move and grow.
Oh no, not the flowers.
You take a step back, apparently traumatized by plants, and then you see as
I was
this,
nearly killed by one. Okay.
I'm just saying, apparently traumatized by plants, which is a thing.
Good reason.
It's very, very understandable. You nearly got killed by one. But this one begins to grow and grow and grow. And you see as this flower bud begins to open up, revealing a humanoid figure inside.
Oh my gosh.
You see this elf-like individual. Although it's hard to place what if it's an actual elf. It does have these longer ears like an elf, but it doesn't feel like one. Not wholly. You see, this individual has a feminine figure, a long, flowing, pinkish purple dress, purple hair that seems to curl and flow gently. The same flowers seem to adorn her hair, almost like they were carefully placed. And her eyes appear to be this solid purple color. No irises, just purple. But there's something else that's striking about this individual. When you look at her face, you see the features that she has, but it's almost like a moment later, her features have changed slightly. Her nose slightly smaller, her lips slightly fuller, but a moment later, her nose might be a little bit bigger, her eyes a little bit rounder. It's never staying the same, but it's also not so fast that it's unnerving. And you just hear a voice that at first, the first few words almost feel like it's multiple feminine voices speaking at the same time. But then they then seem to coalesce into a single feminine voice as the sentence continues. Visitors in my little garden. Oh, how wonderful. It's been so long. Hello there.
I'm just going to stare at her wide-eyed.
Hi there.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm afraid we don't know who you are, though, but your garden is very lovely. Mostly.
I forgot to show the token, sorry.
Oh,
Ah, well, my name is Ashara. What might be your names, visitors?
I'm Nim. It is lovely to meet you. You're very beautiful.
Thank you, Nim. You're quite striking yourself.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
There's something about you. She stares at you for a moment, Nim. Oh, my, you're all quite hurt. Well, most of you.
Right. I'm not sure if it's part of your garden, kind of outside of this area. There is a somewhat aggressive plant.
Nothing outside this garden is mine, per se.
I didn't think so.
But here, and you see, she doesn't move from the giant flower, by the way. She's just there being majestic as shit. As she waves her hand, and another flower begins to grow in size and open up, almost like a little table in front of you. Opens up facing the sky, and then little drops begin to form from the flower upon the petals. Do partake. It will help you. It will heal you. Don't be shy.
can I subtly try and do a nature check?
Oh, of course.
Without seeming rude.
Of course. Well, it's not rude. You're just thinking. So it's not rude. Nature, like knowledge checks, you're literally just trying to study the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Oh, there we go. That's better.
oh, there you go. It's better than
Um,
your medicine.
Well, Nim's not gonna think and is gonna. Sorry, what was it? Was it like a drink or a bath, or what was it? Sorry.
It's literally a drop, almost like
Oh.
a dewdrop that's forming, that basically resting on the petals.
Yeah, Nim will go ahead
Is
and
there any way Kethis can like
carefully sort of
insight check to see if what the
have
intentions
some.
of this creature is while Nim
Okay,
is doing this?
Nim is immediately drinking.
Yep, she
Kath-
sure is.
Kathis is inside check. Roll an inside check. Chelsea, what are you doing?
How many drops are there? Is there just the one? Or is there one for each
No,
of us?
there's 4 drops, one for each of you.
Chelsea's gonna sure I can drink it.
Okay.
Good.
Kethis, first. This individual, trying to read this individual. First of all, kind of hard to read an individual whose face is constantly shifting. It's kind of, it's not unnerving if you're not focusing as hard as you are right now. But then again, you've seen this kind of thing before, Kethis. When you get really drunk, everyone looks like this. You don't sense any malice, at least. Now, if it's real or not, you're not sure, but you don't sense any malice. Verdite, you're looking at these, and it literally just looks like, almost like nectar being extracted from the flower itself.
We just kind of sniff it once and go, yeah, it's not going to kill us, and drink it.
Of course it's not, silly. Nim Chelsea, drinking it. Verdite takes a moment and then drinks it. Kethis, do you partake?
I think I'm fine for right now. I'm not as beat up as the others thinks though.
Of course. Nim, Chelsea, Verdite. Would you please roll 3d8? Each of you.
Poison damage.
I'm not telling you what it is yet.
How do I roll just a dice?
Do you,
okay.
do you see the little dice underneath chat? You can just click on the 3d8.
Hey, I got big numbers.
Big number. Oh, both Nim and Chelsea roll
Tied
the
for
same
big
thing.
number.
Hey!
Here,
That's
hey
good.
Chelsea, what's your current HP? Is it less than or more than 17?
Immediately just overhealing and explodes. No. So
I don't
you're,
get to rule in 5th anymore.
so good news, everyone. You all heal by what exactly you rolled.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
All right, cool.
You do
Plus
feel
2.
Now that I've healed 17 HP, I'm now at 18 HP.
I mean, it's better than 1.
It definitely is.
Yeah. No, you do feel your wounds beginning to close and your body beginning to be a little bit more rejuvenated.
But how did it taste?
It tasted like the sweetest nectar you've ever experienced in your life.
That's some good stuff there.
That's some real good stuff. You hear a soft giggle coming from her. Well, isn't that better?
Thank you so much. That is a lot better.
Think
It's very
nothing
kind
of
of you.
it. Oh, think nothing of it. It would make me a poor host if my guests would just drop dead before me. It's been so long since I've had visitors.
I'm going to just raise my hand and say, where are we visitors to exactly? Because one minute we were in a dusty ruin being chased by terrible vines, and now we are here, which is honestly a considerable improvement. But
Thank you. I've worked hard on this place.
But yeah, where are we in regards to the island we were just on?
You're in my garden, but unfortunately there's another name that I call this place.
Uh-oh.
My garden, but yet my prison. My cage. My punishment.
Punishment?
Indeed.
Whatever for?
Before that, you, my dear. You see the flower begins to move by itself closer so she can have a closer look to Nim. I figured it out. Interesting. What is your name, young one?
Nim.
Nim. You are marked.
I.
Yes, you're marked.
Why?
Well, I don't know. Someone has taken a great interest in you. Perhaps that's... Did you... When you were coming here, did you feel disoriented, lost? But did you feel, unlike the others, more set, more stronger, some might say? Almost like it's not affecting you as much.
I didn't personally get lost in the same way the others did. I just, don't have particularly good navigational skills to navigate a jungle that I've never been in. But,
Yet you didn't get lost.
I didn't suddenly appear somewhere else like the others did.
Well, that's
what you mean.
Indeed, that is. That means whoever marked you had a subtle effect on the magic that was affecting the outside of my cage. Very interesting. It's a very familiar mark, too. I can't quite put my finger on it. How lovely that we would have another Fae marked.
Faye?
Indeed. That's who
aware.
marked you. Someone of considerable position.
I'm gonna have to interrupt this. I'm so sorry. I'm about to get the food here. Sorry for the timing.
Oh no, that's cool. That's cool. She actually starts to pull back.
All right, I'll let her chat with the others. We're back. Sorry.
She pulls back a little bit. Are you all well rested now?
I'm feeling better.
A lot better than we were.
Ah, that's good. Now, do not worry. I call this my cage, but it's not locking you inside. You'll be able to leave whenever you wish. I will not restrain you, and the cage only locks one person inside. What were you doing outside, may I ask?
We were following... Oh, sorry.
No, go on, Bert.
We were following a distress signal. Our captain and one of our other crewmen went in a different direction. We saw flares coming up from the island, and we were trying to find who it was that was in danger and trying to help them. We got lost in the jungle.
A distress signal. Mayhaps someone felt like they were lost and required aid. That tends to happen, unfortunately.
Well, we've been lost a few times on the way here.
Yes. The magic that is making everyone lost. The magic that's been affecting you as well. It's designed.
Come back, mess.
Welcome back. No, she was basically asking what were you doing before entering her garden. Verdite was explaining. The magic that is around the entrance to my cage is designed to keep people from being able to find it. Mind you, it's not my magic. I've been so terribly bored.
Oh, why on earth would anyone want to keep people away from you? You seem very nice.
In order for my punishment to continue for as long as it was deemed necessary, I suppose. My name, as I've said before, is Eirasha. I am a fae, a noble of the court of the Lady of Illusions. And change. Unfortunately, a long time ago, I won't be able to tell you how long ago it's been. This cage warps time in unusual ways. But a long time ago, let's just say I pulled a little prank on my lady's paramour. It was a harmless thing, really. She took offense. She didn't find it funny. And she decided that I should be punished for it. I was put inside this empty place. In time, I made myself a little garden. But it's been so long, and I do believe, I assume that the lady merely forgot to take me off my punishment. Perhaps a prank of her own. One I'm not finding funny now, I assure you.
I'm just going to raise my hand and just be like, who is your lady?
What
Who
is
is it
your
that-
name, little one?
Oh, apologies. My name is Verdite. I'm ship's doctor aboard the Skyheart.
Verdite. I'm
Yes,
sorry,
like
I didn't catch your other names. She looks at Chelsea and Cathis.
My name's Chelsea.
You can call me Gethys.
Actually, Chelsea, the moment you two say your names, you instantly forget your names. Like the moment the words leave your mouths, you
No.
forget your names.
It's the oldest trick in the book. Sorry, man, that's me.
I
out
know,
of character.
but Gethys.
We
what
all
the
got
fuck,
phased.
Gethys?
That's so funny. Well, it didn't happen to Nim, so Nim has no idea what just happened. So please go ahead, roleplay.
Yeah, Cathis,
Oh.
Cathis and Chelsea would be the only ones who notice.
That's so funny.
Oh. Didn't I just say my name? What was it again?
Now, by the way, Verdite, she is clearly avoiding your question as she just continues. Now, would you all please lend me your ears for a moment?
They don't come off.
What do you need?
I would like to make a request of you.
Certainly.
Certainly. Very well. Thank you. Verdite,
hmm
Chelsea, and Cathis, you look to the side. Nim has no ears.
Oh, I didn't know they
I
came.
still hear.
Wow. I didn't know they came off.
Genuinely, can I still hear?
No.
I'm just watching. Nim just watches her like talk for a second, then just like,
Wait a minute.
Guys,
where did wait. I can't hear anything. Hello? Wait, is this just me?
What are you doing to us?
Um,
You hear her. Well, Nim, you see her. You don't hear her, but you hear and see as she starts to laugh. And then she waves her hand. I'm sorry. And Nim, you have your ears back. Kathis and Chelsea, you remember your names.
Nim
I'm
was like grabbing just the blank sides of her head, and suddenly the ears are there, and she's like, oh, oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's so hard to find people that I can play little pranks. It was always my most enjoyable pastime.
Wait,
I see.
was that because?
Okay.
Wait, you asked us if we could lend you our ears.
She
I get it.
she's
Oh my
looking
God.
at you like an adult looks at a child that is starting to get a joke. See, little one?
Okay, okay,
Be
okay.
very. Here's a piece
I'll
of
give you that one.
advice. Here's a piece of advice. Be very careful with what you say to one of the Fae from now on. Not all of them are as harmless and benevolent as I am.
Thank you so
I didn't
much.
give my name. I just said you could call me. It's not a character. That's not a character.
But she did ask, "Can I didn't catch your name." Yeah.
I
Anyway,
said you could call me.
Yeah,
Say,
yeah.
"Oh, this is my name."
it still fits. And she goes, "My apologies. I do have a little bit of trouble containing my pranks, but they're always harmless. They're always just for a little bit of a laugh. I mean you no harm.
That was a pretty good one. I gotta say.
Oh, you have a wonderful sense of humor. I appreciate that. Maybe that's why the Fae mocked you. Because of your sense of humor. Most high elves that I encountered long ago, they were a bit stuffy. No offense, please. But yes.
I agree actually. So I'm glad that we agree on that.
Well, onwards to my explanation. As I said before, the lady did not appreciate my prank, and she locked me here. My request would be, please, release me from this lock. It's been so long.
Didn't you say that one person is always trapped, or has to be?
No. I said that it's designed to trap one person in particular. Myself.
Meaning we can leave.
I've always said you can leave. Actually,
do you know,
I will need you to leave if you want to. If you're going to break my bond.
That makes sense. If it were easy to break from inside of here, then probably wouldn't be much trouble.
Exactly, my dear.
If we were to help you get out of your prison, would that stop all of the magic that's affecting this island?
Yes, I would assume that the cage is the thing generating that magic. Once the cage is open, there's no reason for that magic to be present anymore.
And how would one go about opening the cage?
First of all, one would be receiving a hero point from Carbon.
Hooray!
Specific instructions. Slow down.
You must use 10 hero points to break the cage.
A long time ago, another wonderful individual came by she promised that she would break this cage, and I trusted her. She came to me sometime later telling me that she found a way. There are 3 keys that need to be unlocked in this jungle island where the entrance resides. We are currently, for your information, let's call it a little pocket dimension. It's completely removed from whatever little world. It's a fey it's a fey world. It's a fey realm, some would call it. But on the island in the material world, there's 3 keys. This individual has broken one of the keys. Unfortunately, the other keys were not broken, and I fear she either abandoned me or she met a fate most gruesome. I was told about the other keys. If you go there, unlock pass the trials. Each key has a trial, and unlock the key, the lock. Well, use the key to unlock the cage. I will be free.
If we say we were to do this, would we be making any particularly dangerous enemies? I'd rather not have to go the rest of my life looking for Fae over my shoulder.
Oh, my dear, it's been so long. I'm pretty sure my lady has completely forgotten that I am even here. At most, once I return, she'll probably just have a laugh at me for taking so long to return. Probably, at most. And you see she stops for a moment. She might actually just said, Where were you all this time? I thought you were in the bathroom. She starts laughing at her own joke, like it's very funny.
Nim is also
Pretty funny.
laughing. I'm just also eating food, so.
Yeah. Don't worry. It's very unlikely that you'll make any enemies. Plus, I will be on your side. If you do make any enemies, please come to me and I will protect you with all my power.
Get used to that. What? You say one of the what the fuck? One of the keys is broken. Did you say?
Yes. When that key was broken, that's actually when the magic started to spill out of the cage.
Right. So the disorienting magic isn't a part of your cage, it's a side effect of it being half opened and half shut.
I believe so. It might be the case. I've only heard about the magic from other people that made their way here. Unfortunately, they did not wish to help me, and I did not begrudge them for doing so.
What do we think, team?
Could I
I've got a bit of a question.
Oh, by all means, dear Chelsea.
This is a bit of a bit of a question that would help us out, when we leave this place, if we are to help you get out. But do you happen to know anything about the location of the treasure known as the Skyheart?
The Skyheart. Even in my time, I've heard whispers of it. Unfortunately, I would not be able to help you with such a thing. But, well, not now. But once I am free, I have many connections, many people I can ask, many ears can be lent to me. And she looks at Nim and winks.
You see, it's funny because
blushes.
a minute ago she took you. No, it's okay. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Verdite, you're one of those. That's hilarious.
Could I ask you something in private?
In private? Keeping secrets from your friends?
Yes.
Oh my, quite straightforward, aren't you? Well, if you wish, I have nothing against it. And you see the flower starts to move a little bit back, and then another flower begins to form and grow underneath you, Nim. Do you sit down on that flower like she is?
Yeah.
All right. And both flowers begin to move away from the rest of the party.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
It won't be a full conversation. I'm just going to DM you what Nim is asking.
No, wait. RB, Scott, and Sev, leave the call. I'll call you when it's time.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right back then.
All right.
Okay. All right, later, nerds.
Later.
Get out of here.
Actually, there we go. They're in the hangout room. There we go. Yes, my dear.
Well, here's the thing. If we do this for you, would it be okay if, you did something for me, too? In
I think
return.
it would only be fair.
Just earlier you said how you have to be careful about what you give a fae.
Indeed, words have power.
What if I wanted to give something to you? Could you take it from me?
Of course. What is it that you wish to be rid of, Nim?
A different name.
So Nim isn't the one you were born with or given to you, but one you gave yourself. Is that right?
Yes.
And you wish for the other one to be no longer a memory.
Yes. I'm not looking to retain any connections with that name.
My dear, that is such an easy thing for me to do.
It's easy for you. It's a lot more difficult for me, so...
Well, you're not a noble fae. And believe me, you don't want to be sometimes. But if you wish for me to take your name, I will be able to do that. And I will keep it close.
Thank you.
Is that all you request of me?
That's all I need at the moment, I think.
Then shall we join your friends?
Certainly.
Very well. And now I shall pull them back into the call.
Whoa!
Wow. Save, RB, hi, and Scott. Okay,
Hello.
everyone's all right. So you see, they were talking. They were having a little bit of a conversation. Oh my God, Scott! I just saw the drawing. That is so good.
I've had it up on my stream for the last 10 minutes.
Oh my God! I need to show everyone this.
It's
That
so
is
cute.
so good. Also, I have a villain point.
Sorry, one of my chatters just said, "Welcome back." They kissed. You missed a steamy makeup session.
It was
Yeah, it was
hot.
literally just me ERPing with Massive.
Mhm,
By the
mhm,
way.
mhm.
Without us?
Yes,
Honestly.
without
Oh
you.
no! Now we're gonna get banned from Twitch.
Aw.
You see, you're VTubers, which means rules apply to you.
Oh
Not like
yeah,
hot
that's
tub
right.
streamers.
That's
Oh,
right.
no, that's right.
But yes, you all see as the two flowers begin to return. Nim, she makes no effort to take you away from the flower. You just have a new seat now.
Awesome. Name is sitting pretty.
Well, that was a wonderful conversation. Young Nim
Was.
has agreed to help me.
Nim is like dangling her legs. She looks very happy.
I would hope that the rest of you would help her as well.
I think we should do this.
Well, if we go back to the captain having lost another newbie, we might get in trouble, so we should probably keep an eye on her.
Assuming we can even find the captain without fixing this magic issue.
Also, a good point. A good point. We
Well,
fix the
I'm
magic, we
sure
find the captain.
that a powerful Fae would be very capable of doing so.
I just had to make sure that we could get some information on the treasure, because I feel like
True.
the captain might be mad if we didn't at least try to ask.
Don't worry. Once I'm out of here, I will search for that information, and I will bring whatever I find to you. You have the word of a Thane noble.
Noble.
Thank you.
She winks at Verdite.
So how would we go about making our way to this? Well, if the first key is broken, how do we find the second and third? Can you
Worry
direct
not.
us?
I can provide you with a guide. I've received enough information from my dear lost friend. You can be taken there quite easily, even with this magic. I can protect you, so to speak. It's limited, and it won't last long, so you will have to hurry. Otherwise, you'll have to find them yourself.
Also, what does your friend look like?
Oh, my dear. She won't be alive.
Oh, I see.
It's been a long time since I last spoke to her.
Hmm.
Far too long.
Well, I suppose if we can be magically assisted to get a good head start, I suppose that's as good a plan as any. If Nim has pledged allegiance to this noble, then we can't really be losing another newbie. Captain will kill us.
All right,
The
sure.
captain will be very glad that we freed her and anyone else stuck in the strange maze that is the island. And additionally glad that we will have someone very kind and with lots of connections helping look for the Skyheart with us.
Is this true?
Is Nim acting normally? After that private conversation, does there anything seem to be off about Nim?
Nim just looks very happy. And like peppy.
Yep.
Also, there's the people we were here to try and rescue initially. They might be, you never know. They might be
No,
worth the effort.
If we get rid of the stuff that's making it so people can't find their way out, then they can just leave.
Yeah, if they're still alive. We'll have to see early.
After we've shook them down for everything they own, of course. A literal finder's fee, because we found them.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe we can discuss it when we find them. We don't have to make a decision right now.
let's make sure Let's like make sure that we leave them with like clothes on their backs and stuff, and
Oh, of course. As I say, we can discuss the fine details when we found them and rescued them.
yeah.
Of
I mean,
course.
I did almost die fighting that weird plant thing.
See, exactly. We need compensation. We need remuneration.
You won't have to worry about that on your way out. Her smile continues.
Perfect.
The flower that she's sitting on moves closer to Nim, and she reaches out. Give me your hand, child.
Nim holds out a hand.
She takes your
Hand
hand
open.
and she places what seems to be 2 seeds on your palm. Once you're out, throw one of these seeds onto the floor. Once you are free of any troubles, put the other seed on the floor. And she points to each of them in order. Once the second one flowers, you will need to hurry and reach the trial, the key. Understood?
Noted. First seed, then wait until everything's all right, and then second seed.
Then hurry.
She smiles again, leans over, places her forehead against yours, Nim, and goes, I wish you luck, Feymarked.
Thank you very much.
And then she points past you, Cathis. You all look towards Cathis where she's pointing. And Cathis, you turn around and you see where there wasn't anything, now there's almost like a little gate made of flowers. And you see the tunnel from before leading back. Toodles.
We'll see you again soon.
Yes. We'll see each other soon.
All right, well, let's go.
We have our orders, I suppose.
All right. I assume you all walk out of the garden.
Right.
Yep.
All
Got a
right.
job to do.
You got a job to do.
Come on, people.
There you go. So you walk out of the garden, and the further you get from the little the little gate thing, the less you see of the garden until you cease to see the light, and you will find yourselves once more alone in this tunnel. Anything you wish to discuss on your way back to the exit of the ruins, or do we just skip to that?
Once we're sufficient distance away, Chelsea's going to speak up.
Mm-hmm.
On the one hand, I'm not sure if we can trust that plant lady. On the other hand, we're pirates, so I'm not sure we're
You're not
trustworthy
pirates.
either.
You're not pirates. You're not pirates. I want to point that out. I've said it before. You're not pirates.
Good, because I very nearly asked her if she was interested in a career in pirating. So that's yeah.
We're adventurers and explorers.
Yeah. Nautical adventurers.
Well, not nautical, like
Sky nautical.
Sky nautical.
Yeah.
Avian.
Scortical, if you will.
Scortical.
I know I am.
Well, I think that she seems very nice. and she's given us a lot of things in order to, help her out, and she's quite willing to offer us some very valuable things in return. So maybe what you should be thinking about is what she could also help you with.
I'm just gonna tug on Nim's like skirt thing, and just be like, so Fey touch, is that gonna be a problem or?
I have no idea.
Okay.
No idea.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's
Okay.
my first time hearing that news as well, though. If all Fae are as pretty as her, then I might not,
Yes, all Fae are as pretty as her, no exceptions.
I'm sure they are. I have a sample size of one.
All right. If that is all for the conversation, you do eventually see the light of day. Actually, it's getting closer to sunset. You do see the sky is getting orangey. Yeah, what do you do?
All right. Well, she told us to put the first seed on the ground once we got out. So
Let's not get killed by the plant this time.
Yay, another villain point.
Good. Sounds bad.
That was very perfectly timed. Let's not get killed by the plant. Yay, a villain point.
Yay! All right. Okay, so you reach the stairs, and
Yes.
I assume Nim, you have the seat, so you're in front. You're also like the
Yes.
tank, so
I am.
oh my god. As you reach the stairs themselves, you actually see the vines and roots from before begin to tremble, as if ready for the prey that's coming.
Seed, ground.
Seed. All right, you cast seed. Once the seed hits the ground, you actually see immediately burrows into the ground, and then a moment later it sprouts, and you see this beautiful pink flower, like all the others that you saw in the garden, begin to sprout up and get bigger and bigger. And then you start seeing as the roots of that flower begin to entangle with the roots that were kind of dangerous, and begins to strangle the roots of the other creature that you fought
Whoa!
before. And then you see...
You go, purple flower.
Yeah, no, this flower is fucking the other flower up real bad. And then you begin to notice something. The roots are actually penetrating into the other roots and
Oh my gosh.
seemingly get your mind out of the gutter.
They're having flower sex.
Oh no! It's an
Flowers can do that?
18 plus.
You can't blame us, too. You're the one that said that she casted her seed.
I hate you all.
Hey,
Your word, you're phrasing it, not mine. I'm just
So, in the
Sat
end,
here behaving nicely.
you see as the big purple flower drained the other plant. Shut up. Drained the
I didn't
other
say anything.
drained the other plant, completely killing it.
Oh
And
my
now you have a
God,
gi-
it's stuck to dry.
a giant purple flower in front of the ruins. So pretty.
Oh my gosh, wow. Nim's gonna do one more check just to make sure there's nothing else around, since she was told to make sure that everything's safe.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a perception.
Okay. Can do. Where is my perception? There it is. Hold on. There it is. There it is. That's a number.
That is the 13. Everything seems so fine to you.
All right.
All right.
Second seed.
Okay. You place your seed upon the ground.
I sure do.
The second seed upon. Fuck you. All right.
You, not me.
Be careful what you tell Faye, right? Yeah, you place that seed upon the ground, and instead of burrowing into the ground, it splits open, and a root rises up and begins to wrap around your wrist, Nim.
Oh.
And a
Cool.
moment later, you all see as this bracelet made of a flower stem
gosh.
and the flower bud upon the top of the wrist has formed
It's so pretty.
and then latches
Oh my
on past
gosh.
your armor into your wrist itself. Like
Into
actually,
the, like,
yeah, actually burrowing into your skin.
ow?
Yeah,
Ow?
it hurts. It hurts a lot.
Ow?
Nim, what's wrong? Nim.
It hurts.
And then it stops. The pain doesn't fade completely, but it's getting better, and you're starting to get that same feeling as when you drank the dewdrop, as it's starting to heal back the skin. But you actually notice that it's still in your wrist, but it's healing.
Okay, I'll have to get this looked at later. Okay, I have a plan in my wrist now.
And then your wrist raises up, and it
Whoa!
pulls you in one direction.
We're going this way.
The elf.
Go after the elf. Don't lose the elf. All right. It's the God damn it, Sev. Why? It's a log posy. Oh, you One Piece nerds.
One Piece mention.
One Piece mention, yes. So, you begin to follow the flower as it literally pulls Nim's arm. Nim, your arm, it feels like there's a hand grabbing your wrist and pulling you in one direction.
This is really weird.
But it's happening. Regardless of what you think it is.
She said we had to hurry, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm going. It's hard to know which way it's wanting me to go, but I think I'm going the right direction. Hopefully.
Yeah, it keeps pulling you, and as you all follow Nim, just being close to Nim, you actually don't feel that same feeling of disorientation that you felt before. It's almost like being close to Nim is protecting you somehow, or at least being close to the flower. Verdite, unlike the others, you always keep feeling the direction of the shrine. You stop feeling it when you enter the garden, but once you got out, it keeps tugging at your mind, always telling you it's there. Almost like the north. It gives you the same feeling of being your North Star right now.
Right. Okay.
But you continue along. You continue marching on until you reach a place that is a bit weird. There's a path here. And then the path splits into various other paths. I'm going to put you on a map. There we go.
Cool.
And then you see, Nim, the flower upon your wrist, almost like whispers into your ear. Literally, it raises your wrist to your ear.
Oh, that's a weird angle.
Yeah, no, it doesn't care about anatomy at all. It just raises your wrist to your ear.
Ow.
Second trial. And then it loses all its petals, detaches from your skin. It's painful. And then it
Ow.
falls upon the floor.
I just look at the petals and be like, could she not have just written us a note?
Maybe.
Then you see, real quick, then you see as the earth swallows the petals, 4 little flowers form in front of you.
Oh, that's so cute.
And that is all.
All right. It said the second trial. That's all it said.
So there's some kind of something we have to do.
Well,
Well,
there's
we were being sent to the second of the 3 trials because the first one was already done. So I guess we're
True.
here.
Well, there's multiple paths and there's flowers. Do you think that we're each supposed to go down one path?
Well, there's
That
a
seems
flower,
very dangerous.
flower for each of us, it seems.
Are they all like Are they all? I see the flowers are different colors. Are they all different flowers, or like different colors of the same type of flower?
It's different colors of the same type of flower, yes.
Okay.
They
Probably
look
not flower language then.
no, they look like the same flowers from Erasha's garden, only with different
Okay.
colors. You did see like flowers of different colors in her garden. It was mostly the pink because she seemed to favor that. But you did see these colors before.
I think these are. Some kind of hint from Arasha. I don't know
Do we
what exactly they mean.
Okay.
take a flower each, or do we
Is
use
that
them
a
as
pink?
It's more of a red.
Okay, so none of these are pink.
By the way, this is her name. Just
You have to say it like that, or it doesn't work.
yeah. That's her true name.
Cool.
Yeah. So, what do you
Okay.
do?
We could just pick one of the routes and go down it.
I think staying
Take
together.
a closer look at the flowers, I think.
You can if you want.
I'm gonna take a closer look at the flowers.
Okay, roll me. Are you just investigating it, or are you trying to do?
Yep, I'm just investigating the flowers.
Roll that investigate the shit out of that flower.
Yeah.
Oh, 2.
You investigate the nothing. You look at the flower. It's a pretty flower.
Anybody know flowers better? This just looks like a flower to me.
Not me checking if I know flowers.
That would be a nature check.
I could try.
I will say, Nim. I don't. You probably don't have proficiency with nature, right?
I sure don't.
You don't. Your grandmother did teach you a lot about flowers because of where she came from.
Okay.
Because her home, if you remember, is like
remember.
all about nature and whatnot.
I do remember.
Yeah. So I will give you advantage on a nature check on these flowers.
Okay. Flower flower nature check. That's pretty good.
Ooh, a 17. All right.
That's
So-
pretty good.
So you didn't actually think about this before because, magical garden in another dimension.
Whoa.
Ooh, then beautiful lady with a permanently
Mm.
shifting face.
The
And
beautiful lady was I like that part.
she was really hot too.
She was.
She was very hot. But now, now that you have a moment with the flowers, you start looking at this flower, and it starts to be familiar, but not in a way of a flower that you've seen before. More of a flower from almost like a story, like a fairy tale, if you will,
Oh.
that your grandmother told you before. It's called the shifting tear flower.
Oh.
Apparently, there is a fairy tale. You don't really remember the full fairy tale, but it's in the fairy tale itself. These flowers were found in places where people are lost and need guidance, and they were said to always shift with the moon and the sun, respectively. But mainly, these are flowers that, in the myth, they guided people when they are lost. By the way, these are also the same flowers that burrowed into your freaking wrist.
Ow.
Yeah.
These flowers are. I've heard about them. They're in a story. They're supposed to guide you. But there's 4 of them. Going in different
Is it
I
maybe
mean,
is it a trial
like-
because we have to do it alone?
well, going at it one by one, would be reckless, but this flower is yellow, and I have blonde hair, and that one's red, and Chelsea has red hair. This one's like a sort of bluish green, like Verdite, and this one's like a darker sort of grayish kind of color, like Keth is. You know?
Hmm.
It's possible that once someone grabs onto it, tries to use one of these flowers, that the others couldn't anyways. We don't know what's going to happen once we even try and interact with them.
Nim's gonna poke the yellow flower.
Okay. You poke the flower. It's a flower.
I don't think anything happens when you touch the flowers. I think they're just pointing us down these paths. I feel like they're telling us. I mean, don't you feel like they're color coded for each of us too, or is that just me? It feels like they are. There's 4 paths. There's 4 of us.
Well, now
Each
that
one
you're
of them is
pointing it
like
out, it does
the
seem like
primary
that.
color that that we're currently sort of presenting with. I'm just saying.
It does make sense. It does make sense. Hmm.
So, what do you decide to do then?
Well,
I mean,
think
it's
that
worth a try. We could just get
They're-
lost or
they're one-way
around
paths.
a-
If we can just come back here, if something
Yeah.
happens.
That's true.
well, except for the whole, hard to find your way in this jungle because of stuff.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't affect me, so I'll find all of you, I guess. So
Okay. But if I die, I'm going to haunt you.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Nim, you forgot to say bitch at the end.
Do it, bitch.
All right, so you're each taking a path. You can move your tokens if you're taking that path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you, all moving in
gosh.
different directions, splitting the
Splitting
party.
the party.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do
So
it.
just like, you
Uh,
fools.
All
I
right.
was just about to say, can I cast false life on myself? Because I haven't done it yet since I sat down.
Yes, you can cast false life on yourself. I'll
Question for DM: we haven't taken a short rest, have
Nope.
we?
no time
Okay.
no
No.
short rest has been taken.
That's actually fine for me. So
Do I click damage?
No, I already gave it to you.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I imagine Vertil's like, yeah, I'm splitting the party. False life, false life, false life.
Yeah. So we should definitely split up. Embolden.
All right, so you can move until the end of your respective paths.
Okay.
Whoa, I'm in the
No,
void.
not past the map, please.
Whoa, let's go.
All right. You keep walking. You no longer see your friends. Well, your crewmates. I don't know if friends is the right term for it yet.
Those people that are here with us.
Yes. Well, actually, Verdite and
Yeah,
Kath is
I-
already friends.
Nem, I saved your life. I saved you from the evil plant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't actually know that because I was unconscious.
That's also true.
I don't see my meat shields around anymore.
Yes, that's right, Chelsea. Your protection is no longer here.
Oh no.
And as you keep walking and walking, suddenly you bump into something. All four of you.
It's the edge of the map.
No,
Oh
you.
my gosh.
No,
It's each other.
you bump. Shit. You bump into each other again. Fuck.
Oh,
Oh.
As you all seem to be right back where you
Oh.
started.
Okay.
Well, that was the wrong answer.
Well, we're back together, so it's fine.
true.
Okay. Maybe this
Well,
time we can all try going down one path.
I wonder. Either we all have to stick together, or that has to be it. Because if technically one path was right, then one of us should have kept not met up with the others, right?
Yeah, unless like we all need, I don't know. Let's just try one of the paths.
Okay.
But which one? I
This
like the
one's
yellow one
closest.
because it's the color of my hair.
This one's closest. Let's go.
Hang on, which one is that?
Works for me.
Purple.
But that one's the. I
Always
purple seems
turn-
to.
Always turn left in a maze, or was it always drink whiskey? I can never remember which one.
Always drink
That's
whiskey in a
just
maze.
do all of the time.
I like purple.
It solves a lot of problems.
I like purple.
Purple.
I like
Let me
turtle.
get some of that purple stuff.
Listen, it's a good color, okay?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
why not? There's two
I
on
hear
fire,
there's this
is there anything?
really cool magical girl VTuber who's really purple.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
VTuber?
I can imagine him just going, have you heard about these things called VTubers? All right, but you keep walking and walking and walking, and then you see something.
It's the flowers.
It's the flowers again. You're back at the
All
start.
right. Okay. Well, we're
All right.
Um,
Next in line.
I'm just gonna tug at Nim's dress skirt thing again.
yeah.
Nim, you said that these flowers help people when they've lost their way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, while you're having that conversation, you just see Chelsea appear right behind
Nope.
you.
Hi,
She-
and Chelsea.
Oh, fuck, that's not what I wanted. Oh no, everyone's gone. Everyone's
Oh
gone.
no. Oh no,
Everyone's gone.
Massive, what did you do?
I fucked up. Okay, I fucked up. All right.
There we go.
Okay.
No,
No,
we're all lost
you
forever.
you all see as Chelsea bumps into Nim.
Oh. Hi again.
I thought you guys were gonna come with me down the next path, but I guess not.
Okay. While Chelsea keeps going by herself, Nim and Verdite were having a conversation.
Yeah, I'll just look to Nim and just say, you say that these flowers help people when they've lost their way. Is that right?
Right?
And did you say they were tied to the sun and the moon?
Yes.
Is it possible we need to go up the routes as they get darker to represent the day? So possibly yellow, orange, slightly darker, and then darkest. Is that possible? I'm just looking at the colors of the flowers.
I mean, maybe.
I'm not familiar with the flowers. I don't know how they work.
Are we sure, is the red supposed to signify sunrise or sunset in that case?
That's a
Yeah,
good
what does
point.
purple represent?
Maybe dusk?
But
I
there's like
missed dusk.
Yes.
I was waiting for that. Sorry.
I mean, should we try just all of them one by one to see if anything changes?
It does
First.
seem the best option, but we haven't. Well, Chelsea just walked down the yellow path and ended up back here, didn't she? So it's not that one. So I suppose we could try the third along.
Right.
Are you taking this path?
Yeah.
I feel like we're missing something. Sunrise and sunset, was it? But what do they represent?
I think you said they represent the sun and the moon.
The sun and the moon. Well, the moon is like bluish? Maybe? No?
Well,
it's
closer to
they're
blue than it
both
would
like
be.
yellowish, like this flower. Right? Maybe we all go
I
down
was
this
figuring
one.
we would just go through them in order and see if anything happened.
Right.
All right. So are you
Yeah.
all going down this path?
So we're gonna the third along.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
That's good.
I'll move you. It's faster if I move you all at the same time instead of individually.
No
Move
problem.
as a team.
So you all move as a team.
You move as one.
You move as one. And as you move as one, you find yourselves right at the start.
Okay.
All right, next one.
Okay.
Which path?
We're going them in clockwise order. See what happens if we all go as a group through each one.
All right. If you're all decided on going clockwise order,
Yeah.
You go down this path and back at the start.
Okay.
All right, then the red path.
And finally, you go down this path and nope.
Okay. What are we missing?
Can
There's something I don't know.
Can I do a nature check on the flowers to see if I can work anything out from them?
Sure. Roll a nature check.
Like if removing them would do anything. Nature check. Oh. Okay.
An 18. Well, you don't know if removing them will do anything, but as you reach out to touch not the petals, but the it's called the stem, right? Yes, the stem.
Yeah.
Right.
As you reach out, it actually something pricks your finger, and you instantly move your finger back, and then you notice a little thorn, appeared where you were about to touch it, and then you actually see the little thorn begin to move back inside.
Can I try and touch one of the other ones?
Which is
in the
not,
same way?
by the way, which is not something flowers normally do.
No.
Right.
With that
Retract.
22, you would know this.
Yeah.
Every rose has its thorns.
You try to reach out to the other ones, and you actually manage to pull your finger away before the thorns prick you. But all of
Right.
them, if you attempt to pull them out, it's almost like they grow thorns just to prick you. And you would know there's Nim. There's no thorns. There's nothing that says that's talks about thorns. These flowers having thorns in the stories.
That's strange. What does it mean that they have thorns? Are we
They only
supposed to
seem-
try and pick them?
They only seem to have them when we reach for the stems. It's some manner of defense mechanism.
I'm wearing armor, so if I grab one, even if the thorns appear, it's just gonna, unless they're super hard thorns, they're not gonna penetrate the armor, right? So
It's
can I
your
just
fingers.
can I just try and grab one of the flowers?
You can. As you reach out, suddenly thorns all over the stem begin to try to punch into your armor, to your gauntlet. But you do have some leather gloves. So as you grab, they don't manage to pierce that deep. You don't take any damage. Do you pull the flower out?
I'll pull the flower out.
All right. Which one? The yellow one?
The yellow one.
All right. You pull the yellow flower out, and it immediately dies in your hand. No more flower here.
Oh, that's really disappointing.
I
Okay.
hope that doesn't screw us out of being able to solve this trial.
I sure
We're
hope not
stuck
either,
to
but
be stuck here forever.
Chelsea's gonna come over to this flower and start moving her hand towards it, like she's gonna grab it to see if thorns happen.
Oh, they happen, yes.
All right, this one
Yep.
and this one,
Yep.
they all have thorns, so the thorns aren't an indicator.
It would appear that they do not wish to be pulled out, and they are trying to defend themselves.
Okay. Chelsea's gonna go down this path, try and see if it loops back around still.
Okay. All right. Oh shit! That was a drawing. Don't stop drawing. There we go.
Oh no, the vines are back.
Oh no! Oh god! And Chelsea, you boop, reappear right behind
Well,
everyone.
Removing that flower didn't stop it from looping.
Nim, you recall your grandma talking about the flowers, talking about the myth. You're starting to remember the myth a little bit better. You remember how the protagonist of the story was lost in the woods, and the flowers started to sprout in the moonlight and following a path all the way until the next sunset. And then the hero of the story, the protagonist, managed to exit the dark and dangerous forest, following the path of the flowers. Where?
Oh, I was muted.
Oh
Um,
no!
What time of day is it?
It's sunset.
Okay. And the story said that the flowers lead the way in the moonlight?
All throughout the night and the day.
Okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. It says that the flowers make a path, but I don't see a path. And going down the path doesn't do anything. Are there like
Can Kethis like
Is
you
there
guys use
like a
survival
hidden path up this way?
Okay, one person at a time, please. Who wants?
Chelsea first?
Okay, Chelsea. What are you trying?
Elsie's looking for a hidden path up that way because maybe the flowers form a path.
Okay, Chelsea, you move towards there, and you see bushes and tree trunks. There doesn't seem to be a path here, but as you move closer, your hand phases through one of the bushes. You're not touching anything; it just
Oh.
phased right through it.
She's just gonna jump in.
Okay, you all see Chelsea disappear,
Oh, not again.
She comes back out.
and
Oh.
she reappears.
Invisible path. The flowers were literally pointing this direction.
They led the way
Yeah.
after all.
Works for me.
I'm sorry, flower, for pulling you up.
It's very dead right now.
I'm gonna put it back.
I think maybe we don't tell Ashara about this one. If
I
we,
won't
if we ever
tell.
ask.
I won't tell if you won't.
Secret's safe for this.
Thank
What
you.
happens in the mystical space jungle stays in the mystic space jungle.
All right. So, you all proceed down the invisible path as you pass by the bushes and tree trunks, touching nothing, feeling nothing. You continue and walk and walk and walk until you come out the other side. After a while, as the night begins to approach, it's actually getting late, and you all find yourselves in the third trial. Before you is a small clearing.
Ignore me. Sorry, I forgot to mute. I was talking to chat.
No problem.
Okay.
Before you is a small clearing. You see bushes full of different flowers of different colors. And at the center of the small hill, you see a pedestal shining a little light. But that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ooh, okay.
Pedestal.
And next week,
Mysterious.
next week we'll handle the third trial.
Oh,
Okay.
big brain Chelsea saving the day there at the end.
Big brain Chelsea.
Big brain Chelsea.
Thank you, Chelsea, for being the smart
There
one.
is only ever one truth.
It's okay. You can be the smart one, and I'll be the sexy one.
I'll be the smart one with my 10 int. And
I'll be
how
the
much
drunk one.
How much charisma do you have?
Charisma? I have
All
a
of
fair
it.
bit. 14.
Enough.
Wow, mine's 17.
Oh,
I'm gonna beat
Wow.
you up. I can't
Wow.
believe you're prettier than me. That's unbelievable. I
How-
mean, charisma doesn't.
there you go.
Well, I mean, charisma doesn't mean you're prettier. Like, you know, It just means that you're good at talking to people. You know?
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, there used to be a stat. I'm trying to find someone to rate real quick.
Yeah.
There used to be a comeliness. Yeah, there used to be basically the hotness stat once upon a time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Trust me.
I'm
Yeah, that
gonna
sounds
hop on
like
out.
the easiest dumb stat for so many
Bye, RB.
characters.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, RB.
Let's see who's playing D&D.
I love that your immediate reaction was, "I'm going to beat you up."
Yeah, it was immediately. Wow.
I can't believe you're prettier than me.
How
Throwing
dare you?
hands immediately.
Unbelievable, honestly.
Bitch, how dare you?
Oh my gosh.
That's not fetch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
That was a fun session. I'm
That-
glad I figured out the puzzle so that you could end the session.
Yeah, no, actually.
Yeah, good
that-
timing.
nice timing, actually. All right. We're
I
I
gonna
was like,
I
is
was
it really this
considering-
simple? It's this
Yeah.
simple.
I was considering like doubling back and going backwards, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh,
good
yeah.
thing that you found the actual.
Well, my
solution.
first solution was, well, I can't figure out what the solution is yet. I'll just try and brute force it and see if I come across it.
I mean,
And
that's kind of
sometimes-
what I was doing. I was like, pull up the flower,
Hey, sometimes brute forcing it works. I don't know.
destroy
Um,
nature.
But yeah, we're gonna be rating Galaxy Fest. Friends of the channel, they play D&D and they're awesome. Oshio, go do your
I will
do your
leave you.
thing. Go check out
Enjoy
Oshio.
your raid.
Go
Thank you
shit.
for the D&D session. It's been
Bye,
fun.
Oshio. Love
Thank
you.
you, Scott, for the awesome art, by the way.
Yeah, that was so
Um,
cute.
Yeah, of Nim and
Arasha.
I forgot her name. Arisha. Yeah, very cute. I love
Alright.
it. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And bye, everyone, on my end. See you
Yeah.
Saturday. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.